To draw the upper body pattern for adults, we need these measurements, which you take according to the measurement guide. Then, based on these measurements, we perform some calculations and compute these 9 formulas, which I will provide in a photo for you. Now we want to start drawing the pattern. To draw the pattern, we first need to draw 5 horizontal lines on the paper. The first line is the neckline. To draw this line, we need to come down 10 centimeters from the top of the pattern and draw the neckline. Ten centimeters. This is the neckline. The second line is the waistline. To draw this line, we need front length measurement, that here is 40 centimeters. To draw this line, we need to come down from the neckline by the front length measurement and draw the waistline. This is the waistline. The third line is the bust line. To draw this line, you need to have the distance between the neckline and the waistline, and then draw the bust line. This is the bust line. The fourth line is the yoke line or hand-to-hand line. To draw this line, you need to have the distance between the bust line and the neckline, and then draw the yoke line. This is the yoke line or hand-to-hand line. The fifth and final line is the hip line. To draw this line, you need to come down 22 centimeters from the waistline and then draw the hip line. This is the hip line. On the hip line, move to the left by the amount calculated in the second formula and mark it. On the bust line, move to the left by the amount calculated in the first formula and mark it. On the waistline, move to the left by the amount calculated in the third formula and mark it. Now connect these marks. On the yoke line or hand-to-hand line, mark the amount calculated in the fifth formula. On the neckline, mark the amount calculated in the fourth formula, such that we divide the neck circumference by 6. Add half a centimeter to the result and mark it inward from the center line. Then from this point, we marked add 1 centimeter to that number and move upward. We have the line we moved upward and draw a horizontal line. On this horizontal line, we need to draw the shoulder. Then from the end of the shoulder, connect the mark made on the yoke line. And then draw the armhole as a curve. This is front center line that I write here. To draw the dart on the pattern, move inward from the center line by the amount calculated in the 9th formula on both the bust line and the hip line. And draw a vertical line. From this point, draw a slanted line equal to the bust height until it meets the vertical line we drew. From the bottom, move upward by 3 centimeters and mark it. From both sides of this line, move outward by 1.5 centimeters. Finally, connect all 4 marks. This is front dart. This section is the front neckline, which we design as a curve. This pattern is for the front. With 2 small changes, we can also draw the back pattern on the same template. From the tip of the shoulder, draw a straight line to the center of the pattern. From this line, come down 2 centimeters and draw the back neckline. On the yoke line, mark the amount calculated in the 6th formula and draw the back armhole. Make sure to check the armhole on the pattern matches the individual's armhole measurement. To do this, measure the front and back armholes on the pattern with a tape measure and note the measurement. Check that this measurement matches the individual's armhole measurement. In this pattern, the armhole in the pattern is 52 centimeters, but for the individuals is 48. There is 4 centimeters difference between the armhole of the pattern and the individuals. You should divide the difference by 2. In this pattern, the armhole of the pattern is larger than the armhole of the individual, so we should move this amount upward on both the front and back armholes and redraw the armholes to make them smaller. However, if the pattern's armhole measurement is smaller than the individual's, move downward by the calculated amount and redraw the armhole to make it larger. Now fold the paper in half and fix them together. Then cut around the pattern along the red lines. This will be the back pattern, and the dart from the front should be copied to the back as shown in the video to complete the back pattern. Now cut the front pattern along the neckline and front armhole. This way, the front and back body patterns are ready And next we will draw the sleeve pattern. We have a piece of paper that we fold in half. From the top of the paper, come down by 12 to 15 centimeters and draw a horizontal line according to the seventh formula. Then draw a vertical line according to the sleeve length and create the sleeve frame. From this point, draw a line towards the top corner. Have this line and mark it. From this mark, go down by 2 centimeters. Now have the lower part and mark it. And have the upper part and mark it as well. Following the video, design the armhole curve. Mark the wrist size according to the 8th formula and complete the sleeve pattern. The armhole should be equal to half of the individual's armhole measurement. Here, the armhole of the individual is 48. The half of the armhole in the pattern should be 24 centimeters. Be sure to watch the previous video, which was a tutorial on the child's body pattern, as we are going to sew some attractive mother-daughter sets together.